am cheating. I am cheating the code. Lifemax, Lifemax, Lifemax. I am Lifemaxxing. Lifemaxxing is maxing out every area of your life. It doesn't mean that you're perfect, but it means that you are locking in and you're doing your best. And the reason why I want to do this is because I'm tired of living on autopilot, getting some things done, but wanting to do so much more. You don't need a total reset. You need a system. This is going to be my new series, and I'm taking you with me. It's going to be my blueprint for Lifemaxxing and real life documentation to commemorate the start of Lifemaxxing. All right, you know I have to have that for my little ambiance. See, got a little ember going on. Forget it. See, that's how life is going. It's becoming more and more difficult. I'm so excited because I'm going to be trying so many different things. One thing about Lifemaxxing is you're doing it in every area of your life. So it's not just, oh, I'm going to max out physically, or I'm just going to do what I need to do financially, and that's it. It's every aspect of your life. So that's emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, financial, all of it. I'm going to tell you my 5 pillars of what I'm going to work on personally to Lifemax. Number 1, physical fitness. I'm trying to look like Catwoman. Do you understand? You get the vibe? I want this right here. All right. I like where I am right now, but there are a few tweaks I can make, like a little bit of toning, some different things, and not only just a particular look. I think that's the important part of Lifemaxxing. It's not life comparing. So you pick out different things that you would like to have. Okay, I want this and this, but you're not saying I'm not good enough and this is what I'd rather have instead, or you're not envying somebody else. It's just giving yourself a good example. For instance, I don't want to just look like this. I want to be able to do this. Right now, I have my headstand down. I want to get some different shapes down. I want to be able to maybe do a cartwheel into it or something like that. So I'll write that down. So I'll say, I'm going to practice this for 10 to 20 minutes a day. And by 2 weeks from now, I want to be able to actually do it. And it's okay if I can't perfectly do it. The thing about Lifemaxxing is it's not about being perfect. It's about putting all that effort in. Because honestly, right now, I already believe that I can do it. Not because I'm being like pompous or anything, but because I know I'm going to put the work in to be able to do it. And that's the thing about Lifemaxxing. It's not based off of sheer talent. It's about doing it off of dedication. The second thing is nutrition habits and recovery. Not going to lie, I have not been eating enough protein. I have not been stretching like I should be. When you do this type of stuff, when you do calisthenics, when you do aerial silks, anything like that, you need to stretch. And it's not just a static stretch. You need to dynamic stretch, meaning you're stretching within some of the things you're going to be doing. For instance, if I'm going to be doing a forearm headstand, I need to stretch my arms. I might need to roll my neck, different things like that. It's not just like this and done. I got to actually work on that, because if you don't ever recover, or if you don't even start right, you're setting yourself up for an injury. I would rather life max than injury max. And then also energy over aesthetics. I know that, like I said, I love a good aesthetic. I have another video on this, but energy is more important than the aesthetic. What I mean by that is physically, if I want to hop in that gym and get that Catwoman figure and be able to do those different tricks that I want to do, I'm going to have the energy to do it, which means fueling my body properly, drinking enough water. Guys, hold me accountable, please, because I do not drink enough water. I do not drink enough water because I don't know. Just hold me accountable, because I'm trying my best. I like aloe water. I like coconut water. It's just like plain water sometimes. I got to do better on. And then also confidence through movement. I was so scared to get outside and try to flip. So I went outside and I was like, okay, I want to get this down. I was like, okay, I can do a cartwheel. But my cartwheels, I'm not gonna lie to you, have always been a touch crusty. Like I had to do it a few times to get it good. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go outside and I'm going to be able to do a handstand. Well, I didn't get the handstand down, but the more I tried, the more I was able to keep my legs up. So right now I'm making a plan as to, okay, I need to do this first and this first in order to get here. But while I was outside doing that, I ended up being able to do a one-handed flip, which I wasn't too mad about. So if you are shooting for the moon, as people say, and you fall among the stars, you're going to be all right. On the way to getting the handstand, I found out I could do another trick. So yeah, by those 2 weeks, I'm going to have that down. But I'm not just going to tell you about it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to be making different videos, like different vlogs and things like that, so you can see the entire process, and fails and all. One thing about Lifemaxxing is you're going to fail. And it's not, okay, I'm going to fail and stick here or anything like that. Failure is just a propeller for more success. If you're always succeeding, maybe things aren't difficult enough. And I'm not saying that like everything has to be like super, super hard. It's not that. It's just life needs a challenge. And that's exactly what Lifemaxxing does. Lifemaxxing gives you the opportunity to grow yourself and push your limits to be a stronger person. Number 2, emotional and mental. I want to work on emotional regulation and healing triggers. I feel like I'm a pretty overall peaceful person, But there are some things that just irk me to the core. You don't need to start with the super huge thought in mind. Yes, you have the pillars. Yes, I have my pillars down, but it's not just about the overarching idea. It's about day one. It's not about, oh, I'm life maxing for 6 months. And you think of 6 months as this huge picture. Now, I want you to think of church glass, like a mosaic. Each piece of glass you are creating with life maxing. So you can make that big picture. But at a distance, you can only see the huge picture. But when you get closer, little different pieces make that picture beautiful. And those are the things that I'm working on. I want to start with my morning routine. I want to wake up a little bit softer, if that makes sense. If I wake up and I don't have my things together, I haven't set up, I'm going to scramble. So I want to wake up a little bit more gentle. I've already changed my alarm because during the day, it makes me a little bit more like, it's not that I'm like mad or anything, but I can wake up more anxious. But if I do like a little bit more gentle of a wake up, I think during the day, I'll be a little bit more calm, which leads to inner peace over chaos. Because if you're peaceful on the inside, things are going to happen outside. And I've realized that sometimes whenever I'm focused on something, I can become more agitated with smaller things. And I think it's because I'm hyper-focused. It is being focused on the right things so much so that you are maxing out in that area of your life. I also want to journal and work on my somatic awareness. I'm going to start doing that more often because somatic breathing, somatic awareness is top tier. It could be something that you figure out on your own. But for me, it's been Tai Chi for a long time. So I want to just blend that with some other things and make my own little concoction of things that bring me peace. Because you always have to have at least one thing. Because if you don't, baby, life, it's going to snatch you by the hair. Financial is necessary. I'm not going to lie. So I gotta max that in the area. A girl likes to do a lot of things. And then things take money. This is not like a money management thing per se, but because I'm in the fitness, wellness, lifestyle, I want to get more brand deals that go towards those things. So yes, I am a UGC creator. I want my deals to be more towards fitness, whether it's organic or natural protein powder, whatever it is, wellness. Okay, maybe it's a supplement, maybe a program online, or maybe it's a program in person. I want to be able to do more of those things because as a UGC creator, I am always making some sort of content, but why not make it go with my niche? Also building multiple income streams. I got to get on this YouTube grind. I love to yap, right? But I got to get out and do some stuff. Whether that is throwing myself out there into new things, I'm going to start vlogging so you can see the entire process. Because here's the thing, like I said, I like to do things and things take money. I'm not necessarily worried about like how much money I make or anything like that, but I want to purchase essentially the freedom in life that I would like to have. So whatever number that takes, that is the amount that I am going to make life maxing. I want a deal. I want a deal or several deals, monetization, whatever it is, in order to reach those goals. And I know that I will. If you're going to start this journey with me, I know that you will too. I want you to start this journey with me because I know that you can do it. I don't want to do it alone, guys. Don't make me do it alone. Number 4 is hobby and skills. I love music. Got to work on that. I want to do music. I want to play more often. Just want to explore more of the hobbies that I already like while also creating some new ones. So whether it's music, more martial arts, or different types of martial arts, designing, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to get on Pinterest, y'all. So look out for that. I'm going to get on Pinterest and do some little pins because I like fashion. So just different hobbies, actually making it something that's bringing me joy instead of something that I'm like checking off or not being able to do because I'm too busy doing so many other things. Essentially, I want to stay playful because when you are in play, then you're more whole. But if you are always like work and never play, then you're missing part of the equation and also lifestyle. So different routines. I want to try some different routines and see how I actually work. There's so many things out there. Try this routine or try this method or try this diet, but it's hard to figure out what works with you. So I'm going to try a whole lot of things. All right. I'll probably even review them and say, this is how I felt doing this or whatever it is, because honestly, you have to try things to know how they work for you. So we're going to do more environmental design, whether that's my room or my car atmosphere. I'm not going to lie. I got to clean my car. I don't want you to think, oh yeah, it's like super dirty. No, it's not like that. But I'm just saying like, I will keep a receipt. And I don't know, I don't know why. I'll keep a receipt. It'll just be in the cup holder. Nah, I got to take that out. Different things like that. So just the small things that make bigger picture. If my room is clean, but other spaces in my life are cluttered, still there's a little bit of clutter in my life. So I want all those areas to be clean. Sometimes I may have to do a detox, whether it's a physical detox, a social media detox, whatever it is, I'm going to still document those things. You're probably like, how are you going to document if you're doing a social media detox? I'm just going to record me doing said detox or doing said physical detox, whatever it may be. I want to live aligned with the version of me I'm becoming. Life maxing isn't meant to be like, I'm going to be, not for me. I'm not going to be like, I'm Bruce Wayne. No, it's not that. Or I'm not going to be Oprah or something like that. I want to be the best version of myself. So I've created my perfect L. And not like, oh, she's perfect, she doesn't make mistakes. I've created the best version of myself. The version of myself that I would want to be would do this and this. I don't think life maxing is ever a thing where you're like, okay, I'm at the pinnacle now and that's it. I think you always can life max. But one thing about it is you can look back, and this is why I need to journal. You can look back and say, hey, okay, I've hit these goals. Super awesome. So now I have L. And for me to get to the L that I want to be, I'm writing down steps because L is peaceful. L is making that coin, but she's not making that coin just because she wants to throw that coin around. She's making that coin so she can do the things that she wants to do. And actually, she's going to make that coin doing what she likes to do. I'm going to do a wellness event and I'll keep you updated on it. But I want to do a total mind body wellness event that shows like, hey, you can have fun while also working on yourself. I think sometimes people think it has to be separate. I'm working on myself, so I can't enjoy certain things. I've definitely done that before. Like I'm grind instead of, hey, grind and play. As a matter of fact, it's easier if you mix the grind with the play. So that's why I have decided I'm going to live a gritty glam life. Yeah, that's what I'm calling it. I don't know. I thought that ate. I don't know why, but I like it because I love glam. I love doing pretty cutesy things. But to get there, it also takes some grit. So you got to have both. It's just basically having a balanced life. I've said this before, but there's no more waiting on motivation. Motivation is not going to walk up to you and slap you in the face with success. It's not going to. It's not going to. Motivation is not going to do things for you. You got to do it yourself. I want to become a version of me that I right now would admire. Right now, I'm thinking about little me. Would little me be happy with who I am right now? Little me would think I'm freaking cool. Now that I'm cognizant of how to do different things, and even though I don't know everything, that's part of life maxing I can learn along the way. I want to build a version that I know I'll be proud of. There will be no guessing. It's a cheat. I am cheating. I'm going to life max. I'm going to make that person, make that idea of myself, and then do exactly what I need to do to be that person. I know for a fact I'll be proud of myself then because I did exactly what I needed to do. I think it's Reverse Flash where he already knows what's going on. Basically, we're like a Doctor Strange. There are so many different realities you can create for yourself with one decision. And I think this one decision to life max in all areas of my life, because that's what life maxing is going to create that reality that I would like to have. And that doesn't mean that it's going to be perfect because there are going to be some outside things that are going to happen, but I can build something that I will be proud of. I want to show others what I'm doing transparently so that if you decide to do it, you don't just see, oh, it's always perfect or it's always so put together. You're going to see me fail. All right. I used to not be okay with letting other people see me fail ever. And even to a certain extent, yeah, you don't want somebody to see you fail because you want to do the right thing. But the thing about seeing your failure is that other people know, hey, there's another side to this. If you see me fail, you're going to also see me keep trying. If you see me fail, you're also going to see me succeed. Failure is not the end. I think people need to stop thinking that's the last step. Failure is usually near the beginning. If I get started on something and I fail right now, by the end of me trying it, it's going to get done. It's me versus whatever that thing is. Here's what you can expect from me. Breakdowns of each pillar. If I'm trying something, I'm going to break down exactly what I'm doing, and I'll even create a checklist if it worked out. Real routines, challenges, experiments. I love a good experiment. So we're going to try every single thing. I already have some things down. Guys, we're going to go racing. If I can set it up, I'll go skydiving. Behind the scenes of what I'm trying, because like I said, I'm going to try everything. It's not just about the moment. It's also about what leads up to the moment. For example, I said I want to do a wellness event. I will show what went into it beforehand and how the event actually goes. I'm going to be doing a little surfing event, so I'll probably vlog that. Successes and struggles unfiltered. I hate crying on camera. I'm going to tell you right now, don't expect that from me. Don't expect to cry, but I do not mind showing the things that might have made me upset or the things that I might be struggling with because that's part of it. You got to show going all the way through something, not just the beginning. Sometimes we only see half of the story. We only see the success part. But showing the entire story shows that, hey, there's a beginning, middle, and end to this. So if you're in the beginning, you know you can get to that end. Or if you're in the middle, don't stop. Keep going until you get to that end. So it's all going to be fitness, mindset, lifestyle, growth. And I've been finding myself loving to cook different things that are already made, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is a fruit roll-up. I'm a pretty holistic girly. Not gonna lie. I can't do the red dye. So I'll make that myself and different things. I'm going to show you everything that I try. I'm going to take you along this journey. Subscribe. If you're ready to life max with me, drop a comment and tell me what pillar you're working on first. Follow me on Instagram. I talk the same everywhere, so follow me everywhere because I'm going to show this journey in many different places, many different types of content. What should I do next? Should I do a day in the life or should I train with people? Most importantly, click that link below and join my email list. Not only do I want you to follow me on this journey, but I also want to share the things that work for me and hear from you, as well as different checklists and quizzes and different things so you can figure out what works best for you. I am so excited to life max with y'all. Super excited. Can't wait to get to it. So if nobody's told you, I believe in you.